Hey, it's Mariah and Ty chatting with Kevin of Fake Shark and Charlie of Hotel Mira. Do you want Kevy instead?
Yeah.
Kevy of Fake Shark.
That was weird.
We should state that you got your Ray-Bans on. You're ready to go indoors. I wear my sunglasses inside during the day.
There's a comedian named Mark Norman, and he's always hungover on the radio, and he always wears his Ray-Bans, and I'm tired. Not hungover.
Just tired.
I was drinking non-alc Arizonas all night.
Couple fakies.
Yeah.
That was kind of the off-mic chat here was the fakies, but I guess we just want to say thanks for coming in, guys. We know you guys got your show tonight. Yeah. Commonwealth, gonna be great.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us. By the way, Charlie Kerr is here with me also.
Yeah, sorry. We just skirted over you. Sorry, Charlie.
Hi, everybody. Yeah. It's our pleasure. It's so good to be back, and it's a cool full circle moment having Matt tucked away in the corner.
Yeah.
Music man, Matt Berry in the corner.
He's eating an onion-based candy cane that he tried to give to me.
I took it. It sounds so improbable, but that's actually what.
Do you like how prepped we are
happening
for our interview? We're like, we have off-brand weird flavor candy canes for you guys to try. Thanks for coming to X92.9.
Well, you did prep because there's a dog here that you named after Charlie Kerr right before he got here. So that sounds like preparation to me.
That dog is our boss.
Yeah.
No joke about it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Congrats on the success of the tour. How's it been going, you guys? You liking it? I saw you were driving, Kevin. You've had some days off in Calgary. Charlie, how's things been going?
It's been amazing. Yeah. Just exponentially kind of better than it's ever been. Just really, just cheesy words like grateful and happy, and no, not really this sort of the emo sort of vibe I usually have. There's not a lot to complain about. The next record's gonna suck, obviously.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Is that because I helped write it? He's not lying.
You're like, keep your expectations low. We had the pleasure actually yesterday to get Mike in on our podcast, which I was like, thanks for coming here a day before your guys' show. But he was saying to us how surreal it was for you guys, your like Vancouver show, to basically sell out the venue there that you were in, because that was some venue that you obviously like loved going to maybe in your earlier days of coming up into music. And he was saying it was such a huge deal for you guys. So
it really was. Like, first of all, like Bowie played there, the Talking Heads played there, Nirvana played there. So like to begin with, it's like a legendary venue. And then I've seen awesome acts there over time. It's my favorite place to see a band, period. And then when I was 18, I was dating somebody who was a bit older than me. And it was, I guess, our first real date. We were going to go see Julian Casablancas with his solo project at the Commodore. I was too young to get in.
Oh, nice. Sneaky.
So I had to borrow my friend's fake ID. So, imagine my nerves if I don't get in. Not only like do I not get to see one of my favorite artists, but I'm also like it really would have put a spotlight on a couple embarrassing things. So needless to say, that venue's been so huge in my life, and the fact that we got to headline and sell it out, and the fact that only came 6 months or so after selling out the Hollywood, which is 700 people in Vancouver. The Commodore is like 1,100. Okay. And that we got to do it with Fake Shark was unbelievable. Yeah. I was trying not to make a big deal of it at all and treat it like it was another day at the office, just because it's, just super like vulnerable and like complicated playing sort of a big venue in your hometown.
It's crazy too, because we all grew up loving that venue. It's the coolest venue in town, and a group of friends took it over for one night and sold it out. Like, pretty insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's full circle. It's
yeah.
Full
And
circle
you guys
moment.
have sold it out tonight here in Calgary.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you guys want to talk about? We don't got to move any tickets, so.
Oh, yeah.
Saltburn, you guys liked it, I heard.
Yeah.
I did not.
We heard that's a hot, what did Mike say? A hot red button.
Hot button topic
hot
with
button
everyone.
Topic. Ty hasn't seen it.
I don't want to watch it. I don't like that actor.
I didn't stand for Jacob Elordi. Like, everybody's like, oh, he's so hot. And then that movie turned me
Oh
on
no,
to
he's
him.
definitely hot in
Yes.
that movie.
Yeah.
He's probably the redeeming factor of that movie. That movie's a mess.
But you didn't predict him to be like the protagonist. Like, I did not see that coming. I thought he would have been the villain in the sense, and it was not the truth. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that movie's bizarre because you basically see the scheme that the guy's doing the whole movie, and then at the end, they're like, it's almost like a Saw twist ending where he was scheming the whole time.
Yeah,
and they
I know.
show you basically the movie again. It's I think it's atrocious.
I don't know what you guys are talking about because I watched Aquaman in my hotel room last night, and the
Probably
CGI was insane. What movie are you
Willem
guys
Dafoe.
talking about?
Willem Dafoe kills it in that.
It's
a
on
great ponytail.
Amazon, but
Okay.
it's like this. I don't know. Rosamund Pike's in it too, and it's
Love
just
her.
yeah,
Me
she's
too.
hot. I was like, she's still got it going on.
Gone
yeah.
Girl's like one of my favorite movies. Charlie and I have been on this David Fincher thing where it's all we talk about, and
Yeah.
we talk every day.
Yeah, it's the same like weirdness as Gone Girl, I would say, but not as intense. I don't know.
Okay.
It's great movie score. You should just
Yeah?
watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say what it's about because I don't want to ruin it for you.
The music's good. It's a 2006 period piece, and
Okay.
they do a good job with that. The visuals are cool. I think Jacob Elordi's a good actor, super charming. I think Barry Keoghan's usually really, really good. This is sort of my least favorite thing from him.
Okay.
I think he thinks he's hot now, which really bums me out.
We just talked about
Yeah,
that
this is
yesterday.
featured
Probably
heavily
because
in
I'm
our
talking to
podcast.
Mike about it
He
at
does
length.
think he's hot, and
What
I'm
makes
like,
you say? Is he
sorry.
winking all the time or what?
Yeah,
I think he got the buckle fat removed, and he's feeling good about himself.
Buckle fat. I haven't thought of that term in
That's
a
a
long
good
time.
term.
That's good, yeah.
I don't know. Watch it. Toss it on. It'll
I'm
be
not gonna
something
watch
to.
it.
You should.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
don't wanna.
It's a hot button.
Is
film.
buckle fat the same as muffin top?
Oh, but for men?
No, buckle fat's like you look like a Tim Burton character when you get it removed.
I thought you meant
it's a
like,
surgery.
Oh, I
His
did not.
fat was
I
going
did not
over his
get it
belt
as that.
buckle.
Oh, that would make more
buckle
sense.
fat.
That's what I thought too. I was
Everybody's got that. Let's be honest.
Holy shit.
Nothing wrong with little buckle fat boys.
Dancing with the Moonlight been an incredible hit for us once again. So,
wonderful.
I imagine that you're gonna have quite the reaction to that song
Oh,
tonight.
cool.
Have
I'll
you
put
been
it back in the set list.
Yeah. Just squeeze
Start
that
and
in
end your
there.
set list with it, I say.
Yeah, no, that song's rad and so weird. So I'm so glad it hit.
People love it. Kev, I guess question for you, because you said you did some writing on this upcoming album here, but just referring back to Mike yesterday, I had no idea like how many side projects you guys have your hands in at times, and he said he's been doing some producing and stuff. Like, have you been kind of like, aside from this tour, like have any other ongoing things?
I do. I mean, I've been producing music for a long time, and I produce stand-up comedy.
Oh,
and
wow.
I run Comedy Here Often, which is the comedy label that's part of 604 Records. So it's like a big part of my life. There's actually a great comedy scene here.
Yeah.
Brittany Lysang is so funny. Chris Gordon is so funny. There's a comedian from here named Chris Griffin who just signed a big American deal. It's amazing.
That's crazy that he makes it work also being on Family Guy.
I know. It's so weird when cartoons are able to make it in the real world. You know?
It's like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
Legendary.
He's
Frame Chris Griffin.
probably so sick of hearing
He actually leaned into it, and that was the artwork for his album.
Oh, weird. Okay, cool.
So you're telling me that that's pretty cool that a lot of like Canadian comedians are getting
Bart
US
Simpson,
deals.
who's from here,
Yeah.
is so good.
so
Bart Simpson's
funny.
a Calgarian. I don't know if people
Great
know this.
skateboarder. Great slingshotter.
He's always pranking people. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's
We
weird.
my band toured China once, and I still regret not buying this T-shirt I saw. That it was a horribly crude drawing of Bart Simpson. It said "Eat my skort."
Oh,
Why didn't I buy that?
Why didn't I
Let's
lie?
go to China right now.
Yeah.
Probably still there.
holy.
Yeah.
skort.
This tour goes from Ottawa to China
Nice.
to
Yeah.
pick up the shirt and come back.
Beijing for a second.
We're here for this shirt.
Yeah. When I was in Beijing, there's a bar where I saw a cat walk out and then a rat go in. It's like he was waiting.
Rats.
That's
They
awesome.
can't mix. They can't
Jesus,
cohabitate the bar, I
He's
guess.
just going in for his shift.
But yeah, no, Kevy is like multidisciplinary,
Thanks, buddy.
Incredible 2K
multi-talented. Yeah, a slashy as they would say in Zoolander.
A slashy.
I'm a bit of a slashy myself,
Yeah,
so
you are.
real recognize real.
We could clean up with the slashies this year.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Kevy, didn't you win a Juno as well?
4, baby.
4 Junos.
Wow.
Comedy Junos.
Why didn't we lead with that?
I don't
Holy
know.
sorry.
4-time Juno Award winner.
I did not know that.
Kevy
You know what?
Mental.
I think I could also have a Carly Rae Jepsen one because I wrote on a record, but there's like 1,000 writers on it, and so I don't really feel like I earned it.
Kevy, you know it's funny, Kevy and Charlie. Yeah, we did have Mike here last night. And we're like, all right, like give us a real good question for them. Like, give us a real good question.
Oh, boy.
He doesn't say shit about the Junos. You know what he gave me?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Delana was robbed on Rockstar Supernova?
Oh,
Hell yeah,
great
dude.
question.
I was like, what does that even mean?
No, I don't actually, because she's not a good enough songwriter.
What is Rockstar Supernova?
Rockstar
Rockstar
Back over
Supernova is a TV. It's a competition TV show where Gilby Clarke from Guns N' Roses,
Yep.
Jason Newsted, and Tommy Lee try to start
Wow.
a new supergroup
Yeah.
using a front person
Yeah. That's
as a contest.
This is a show.
exclusive
you can
to
become the
TLC
lead
too.
vocalist of their
Did they
band.
do this with like InXS as well?
Yeah, so they did
Okay.
it sort of in a less it's sort of a cooler idea with InXS, right? Michael Hutchins obviously dies. They need a new frontman to tour with, so then they do it as like
Yeah.
an American Idol contest show. So that happens, and JD Fortune wins. I think he's Canadian, so shout out to him.
Great name too. JD Fortune. What a name.
And then the following year, Tommy Lee, Gilby Clarke, and Jason Newsted get together to make this supergroup to do the same thing, and I'm obsessed with it. Like I've seen it multiple times, and I forced my bandmates to watch it with me.
When is it? When
occasionally.
did this air? Like, how recent is
Ooh,
this?
yeah. Well, it's such a fun show to watch because rock and roll is in such a confused place.
Yeah.
It's like Puddle of Mud is probably the biggest band on the
Yeah,
radio, and
rightfully
like
so.
the Strokes haven't broke yet,
Yeah.
and like no one knows how to dress or like how to sing. It's just this very like emo is like sort of frowned upon, but like some people are kind of trying it.
Yeah.
In any event, Delana has this kind of Janis Joplin-y cool voice. She's from South Africa, and she makes it to the finals, but her lyrics are like very literal, and she's not a very good songwriter. So ultimately, she loses to Lucas Rossi, who's from Toronto, and
Wow.
he has, of course, the hit single "Headspin."
Right.
People turned off this interview. Like,
Oh no, well that's
20
Charlie
seconds
Kerr
ago.
of Hotel
I
Mira
love
talking
it.
about Rockstar Supernova here on X Afternoons.
I think he had success with another band after though too. I think he did.
Lucas Rossi.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
checked his Instagram the other day. And
Okay, what's going on with our guy?
It's a lot.
Does he still have frosted tips?
It's a lot of scarves,
Okay.
sunglasses.
Can I just say of that whole crew of personalities, I think Mark McGrath has done it right.
I think Dave Navarro. Of all the people that I like on paper, I should totally think is super lame, and I just absolutely love.
Yeah.
Dave Navarro's
But
the
Jane's
one.
Addiction is phenomenal.
I agree.
Sugar Ray is like not cool and know it, and he will say that.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, "Here's
Owns
that
it.
stupid song you hated," and then they'll play it, and he sounds great, and he's very charismatic. He
Okay, I
kinda
feel
just
like
owns
this
it.
is a fair question to ask you guys as well.
Yeah.
Off of this, how do you feel about Creed having its moment right now on
They are?
TikTok?
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
they
man.
are. They're having a
Really?
resurgence massively.
How's Scotty Stapp looking?
I haven't seen them. People are just like learning the
Any
Creed
bubbles?
they're,
existed.
they're touring again. I saw this pop up on my TikTok.
I'll
yes.
buy the
I think
ticket.
it's them and Finger 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're doing a 2024 North American tour. They're coming to Toronto.
Finger 11 are nice guys.
Yeah, I'd pay the money. Take my money now. Like,
Yeah.
I would.
So yeah, it's a funny one for me because my older brother, who's been coming up a lot in interviews for some reason, he must just be on my mind. We were about, I guess, like maybe 10 years old and 8 years old, I guess, when like My Sacrifice came out.
Nice. Yeah.
And then he would cry when he listened to it.
Oh.
And he's the sort of more macho of the two of us, shockingly.
That adds up to me.
But the thing is like, I don't think I ever like really let it go that he like cries to Creed. Like, so I'll tell friends today that he's like, dude, like Creed is on, like get the tissues out, man. So it's really powerful for me as somebody who likes to bring up that his brother cries to My Sacrifice by Creed.
I mean, you just must have owned him from the age of 8 onwards. Now that you had that little tidbit that could ruin his life.
It's sort of it evened the scales because
Right.
we were big time beat each other up brothers.
You pull that out at parties. You're like, guess who
Yeah,
cries to Creed?
I might
This
have a
guy.
black eye, but you listen to Creed
And
Cry
cry.
about it.
Yeah. With arms wide open.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
I've come around on them.
To be fair to your brother, he was a 10-year-old born-again Christian.
so yeah,
Lived a life.
I mean, whatever. Like, in the sense of like, there should be no guilty pleasures. People should just like what they like. You know, there's like, dumb jocks want to feel too. You know, like I think there's a place for Creed as there's a place for everyone.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for donating your time
More
here.
of a POD guy myself.
Nice.
Yeah, as far as Christy bands, I'd
They say
rather take
sing
a
Boom or
POD or an
Satellite?
Under Oath or
Boom. I was
yeah.
I was at Warehouse
Youth of the
Studios one
Nation.
time.
Youth of the Nation all day.
Nice.
He told the world how he felt with the sound of a gat.
Somebody at Warehouse.
How inappropriate is that song?
Somebody at Warehouse Studio, which is Bryan Adams' studio in Vancouver. I was there, and someone made an out of time loop of Boom. And it was endless, and we were playing ping pong to it. So I prefer that song.
Nice.
Like that exact remix?
Yeah,
Checks out.
has
though.
no vocals in it.
Yeah, I mean the children's choir and we are the nation.
Yeah.
It's that's a special song.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
We're gonna do it tonight.
Yeah.
you should.
You get into the set list.
Well, yeah, if you guys will be my children's choir, just
Of course.
Matt just needs to shave.
We'll get Bart
close to
Simpson
the
there
bone
too.
and-
He'll be on stage. Chris.
Yeah, this is not what Mike Noble wanted,
Nope.
but here we are.
Yeah, thank you for coming by, you guys. I should probably
Thanks.
pump up your projects. So, Fake Shark, you guys got Afterglow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hotel Mira, I Am Not Myself.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming in. Do you have anything else you want to say? Do we have
Yeah.
anything
Thanks
else?
for having us in to talk about Creed and POD.
I'm sure you guys
Charlie
will
and I
be-
have been trying.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you for I guess I can stop writing all my strongly worded letters.
Yeah.
Journalists are finally letting me talk
Now
about
I know
what I
what
want
buckle
to.
fat is, or whatever that term was.